Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Total Annihilation replay. We are back to everybody's favorite and most classic map, Gods of War. And today we've got a game from 2008 between, well, Venom, Med, Aprox, and someone who's very, very special to me, the one, the only, BTU Vapor. Now, Vapor, is an interesting character because he was probably our top troll and flamer in the Total Annihilation sphere, but he was also my trainer, basically. He was the one who actually spent the time to teach me how to play the game. So you can see Venom is saying that he's been bombing newbies since 2001 because he is planning on going air. And I believe this is Vapor and Venom versus Aprox and Medmo. Vapor says Med might go air. Over here we have Med. He's putting out a bunch of wins. Med asks Bomber because Aprox is going air. Aprox says he's going no FF. And Venom says it's okay that Med is going air because, well, he's bad. Med says ask for him. You can see Med's done nothing but put out wins. He wants this to get done as fast as possible. You can see Venom up here, top left, on the peanut. He is quickly pushing that out. Vapor says, you got it, I'm not going to say that, and don't F up. Very, very encouraging from Vapor. And the scout comes in. Vapor says FF from Aprox. Bombs. You can see how Vapor is marking those out. It's good team play right there. Med did the same thing here for Aprox. Vapor has, Venom has quickly put out a Freedom Fighter. Aprox puts out his own Freedom Fighter and provides cover. That was kind of really, really good luck that Aprox went to Vapor first, because Freedom Fighter really can't do much to this. But it can do this. It can camp the pad. You can see what Venom's done here. So he's put a wind on both of the shoulders here, or his kind of legs, I guess you'd call it. So that way he's able to protect his pad from fighters. See what this is about right here. This scout, they're trying to protect this top island in a 2v2 on Gods of War. This is the one piece of land that is going to be contested, particularly for these little rocks right here to start out with. Med says you're calm. It was idle. He had walked over to reclaim and hadn't actually gone back to guard. Air fight has been won. And so now Venom is bombing with impunity. And I think, sorry guys, I missed the bombing down here. Med says we are effed. Med gets completely bombed out. Aprox says, nah, I got Bomber. Vapor is also going air. Vapor says, I'm jumping in the air game. He says it needs FFs here. Bomber. Venom says, go C. I think that is probably a better call. Or vehicle. And now Venom bombing Aprox out. While at the same time, Aprox is bombing Vapor out. Venom says air is pointless. He is correct. Vapor has made the incorrect decision here. And Aprox is totally bombed out. Excellent bombing by Venom. It says, let's just give up. Oftentimes, this is where a lot of Gods of War games end, right here. Aprox says, oh yeah, you're a bomber pretty bad. Aprox is Dutch, Med is French. They're both speaking English. Good job by Venom there to camp. Aprox's bomber is down. I have no idea what Vapor is doing. Yep, Everybody, this is the guy who taught me how to play TA. Aprox says, now we might be okay. Sorry, I'm missing all this bomber on this side, all the bombing action on this side. Venom once again cleans Medmo out. Brings his fighters down, takes out Aprox's bomber. Aprox uses an expletive. Says that wasn't supposed to happen. What he was trying to do was he was trying to keep his bomber kind of off screen, keeping on with raiding. Lots of energy here from Vapor. And he's got his own air up. Great job by Venom to both control his fighters and control his bomber. Med is sharing metal. Because he has this con out, he's actually able to get some anti-air up. Vapor really doesn't have much of anything. But you can see Venom seems to be the only one who's actually doing decently here. He has gotten the con. He's taken over the rocks. He's also got a metal extractor on the top side. Aprox gets out of Samson. He drives off. He says he's got a 22 kill bomber. You know, I gotta see it to believe it. Here we go. We'll bump that up there. 22 kill Thunder. Brilliant work. Vapor says just bomb. It looks like he's planning on providing the air support. This is where it would have been much better for him to go vehicle. If anything, if they fall behind at this point, it would have been Vapor's fault for not really focusing on any kind of building, while Venom was devoting his time into taking over with air. Med says they're way ahead. That is correct. Aprox says walk top. Venom scouts, marks all the missile towers. He turns his bomber around to change his attack angle. Bomber is still injured. Okay, I mean, he must have repaired it. Flies off screen. This is a standard run for Gods of War here. Is to come down here, bomb these two, and then go off the side. I am a little bit surprised that he didn't get him at this point. Some classic Vapor going on in the chat. Excellent bombing run by Venom there. This is, at this point, he's just showing off. He has got C now. Wow. Vapor's just a cheerleader at this point. He's got some freedom fighters. Hasn't reclaimed the rocks on his island. Doesn't look like he's planning on doing much. Vapor says, I'll be the one that gets K-bots. Except, you know, using more choice invective. Aprox tells him to put metal share off. Med has nothing but missile towers, really, at this point. Bomber tags that missile tower, flies off screen. This is one of those things that was very frustrating about playing Gods of War, is because these metal extractors are so tight to the backside of the screen, how easy it is to kind of come on screen, bomb, and get away, especially if you're using a Thunder, and get away with your bomber still alive. See, very low health there. Venom C, he's starting to pork up a little bit. He wants to, looks like he wants to convert their advantage into a resource lead. Vapor doing some raiding with his freedom fighters that he's been cranking out of his one air plant. Aprox got a little bit more build power down here. He's got two cons. He's put up a couple missile towers at this point. Even the excellent bombing of Venom, he's going to have a little trouble keeping up with him if Vapor doesn't do something. Tags a metal extractor. Nice little quick raid by Vapor. He managed to keep his fighters alive. One con on the island is not enough to keep up with bombing. Looks like Med is going for the stroll. He's walking top. I don't think that is going to be the best call at this point. Venom's just kind of expanding, taking over. Again, Vapor, really not much build power. Venom says he's not lost a bomber yet. Vapor's going for his bombing runs. Vapor says music. And Med's gone for a walk. He's going to be caught out here. There's going to be way too much air. He doesn't have the C to support. I really can't agree with that decision to walk in this situation. Oh, no, never mind. Aprox has got some skeets. Okay, so he'll be all right. And now at this point, Venom says you should have gone C. Aprox has caught Venom with his pants down here. Skeets are able to harass. He doesn't have very much by way of defense on his island as well. He's trying to reclaim the skeets. It's not going to work. Well, it might. Here you go. And so Venom's brought his commander in to quickly put out these missile towers. Because of all these titles in the way here, the skeets are going to have trouble contending with all that. They're both K-Bot now. So this is really poor coordination on the side of Team V here. The fact that because they let Aprox kind of get C for free, now Med's got top. He doesn't really have much to defend himself from air. You can see how Vapor has bombed Aprox essentially all out of his home island here. Now Vapor's got plenty of metal in storage. Venom asks what lab has he got. At this point, the only one that's down on Med and Aprox is just the C. Med deguns that mech and goes and grabs it. Aprox brings his skeets up for air protection. That is the correct move. We have our mini kill bombers right here. 32 kills on that one. Med says Vapor will have Pell soon. I'm willing to bet that Venom will actually beat him because he appears to be the only person who's actually playing this game. Nice degun by Vapor right there. You notice how we managed to shoot over the titles. To do that, you have to actually aim a little bit behind your target. It says, no, he's going C. So you got to aim like he was here. You have to aim your degun right here. You can't aim it here, otherwise you'll hit the titles. More bombing by Vapor. Med's gone C. And Vapor's E has all but been wiped out here. Just a decent amount of metal for him. Aprox says those bombers are killing us. And that is very true. Med, he sends us down here for a little bit of protection. And the first bomber goes down. Vapor says he's got no MTs, bomb him. But at this point, the commander's back on to quickly drop some more missile towers, not metal towers. Aprox has got a Crusader out. He's getting ready for the Pels. He says, let's attack Venom. He only went resource. Vapor says, I'll give you metal. Med says, I don't know. I guess so. At this point, he's got enough missile towers to keep his small skeets. Med says, Pels, in my opinion, he only has MTs, so without even scouting, they have assumed that Venom has... Med assumed that Venom had Pels, and Med's intuition is correct. So you can see, like, at this point, too, in the way gameplay had evolved, you kind of... There's a lot of intuition and just knowing, especially on this map, what other people are doing without actually even having to scout. Just because you're like, okay, I can trust the fact that Venom's a good player. And so I know if I'm not seeing C or certain things like that, then I know that he has the Pelicans or something else. Vapor C comes in, he wipes out Aprox's. At this point, the game looks like it's more than sewn up for the Team V. Aprox says, crap, we lost. Med says, I got nothing to help. Venom says, move your Pels away because his Pels were shooting his skeets. Aprox surrenders at that point, though. That is the correct decision. Good game. Victory goes to Team V on the left side, with Venom's bombing basically carrying. And Vapor getting away with some bad teamwork decisions, thanks to Venom's excellent bombing. So, not the best game on Gods of War, but I'm happy to feature Vapor, who was my mentor in TA, and not my mentor in personal relationships. Yeah, it was fun playing with him. He was definitely a fun player, definitely a good person to learn from. He knew the game really really well. Basically, how I did it is I just played him repeatedly on Phoenix Works and Intergalactic War. I didn't mind losing as long as I was learning how to play. I must have lost close to 100 games before I finally beat him. When that victory came, boy was it sweet. So, hope you enjoyed this little jaunt into silliness. Um, and enjoyed some excellent bombing by Venom there. So, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. I will make sure, and I can see even from where I sit, whether or not you've hit that subscribe button, and I'm judging you if you haven't. And make sure you hit like as well, and I'll catch you around next time. Take care. Bye bye.